The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At small forward, Aaron Neesmith. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At center, Miles Turner. At forward, Pascal Siakam. At guard, Tyrese Haliburton. The head coach of the visiting team, Rick Carlisle. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, Ocho Iso Joe. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson. At center, at 7 feet, number 32, Anthony Towns.
Welcome to the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. With this series at 3-1, a spot in the NBA Finals could be had tonight. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Perk and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Take a look at New York, and they haven't played up to their standards in this series. Their championship aspirations are about to expire.
You might be right, B.A. I mean, they didn't expect to be down 3-1 at this point, that's for sure. It's not impossible for them, though, but they've got 2 of the last 3 games at home. Win this one, and it's a whole new series.
Now here's Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Haliburton against Brunson. Haliburton, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's Brunson missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Neesmith with the 3. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist.
A guard who can do it all. Haliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Bridges misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brunson against Haliburton. line.
You love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Neesmith. A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Nembhard. From deep three-point range. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Now Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Time to get loud for your Knicks record and group.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Haliburton. Here's Shepard. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Siakam, no good. Knicks leading by 3. McBride with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. A nice shot by McBride.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Siakam, no good. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Payne. Indiana with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Siakam against Towns. Shot to stop the run, and Siakam lays it up and in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Pacers trail by 3. And here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Mathurin passes to Haliburton. Pulls up at the elbow and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Bridges, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Now here's Haliburton. Defense is right there. That one goes. Count it. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pacers trail by 3. McConnell passes to Walker. Back to McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. McBride passes to Payne. Down low. Here's Achua. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Knicks lead 14-9.
Now McConnell. No points so far. Triple! Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Haliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City.
So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Brunson. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game towards.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
That free throw, no good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Achua, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Haliburton. He hits the second from the line. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career? From role player to star player.
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Siakam for 3.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Achua's checked in for Robinson.
Your New York Knicks, number 5, Precious Achua.
Quarter number 2 in around 3 minutes gone by. Brunson taking his time here. Achua passes to McBride. New York no good that time either. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Matherin with the ball. Here's Siakam. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Here's Towns. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Aaron Neesmith at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Hart. 17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Here's Siakam. Drops in the layup for two. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front, up one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the book.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Haliburton with the ball. Pass to Nembhard. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's got his first points in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Brunson. Fires the three. For three. Brunson nails it.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Ocho Iso Joe helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he's never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Five on the clock. Brunson takes it himself, and that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get down and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Siakam outside. Pass to Haliburton. Over Brunson. The Pacers again can't hit. New York leading by 4. Outside Hart. Brunson with it. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Matherin's checked in for Neesmith.
Aaron Neesmith. That's his first personal. First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
That free throw good from Brunson. Here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Will it go? The rebound by Bridges.
Given his range, you expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, and here's Anunoby. He's covered by Matherin. Outside Brunson. Puts one up from 19. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Let's see those best moves. Oh, that's nice.
New York making a switch here. Chu is checked in.
Now into the lineup.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter.
Number 5.
Nembhard outside.
Chua.
Brunson against Haliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Haliburton.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Haliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Both good from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Back to Nembhard. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's this steady presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Haliburton. So he gets them both. Here's Brunson. He's got 19. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Chua with a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. The Bridge is solid at keeping his composure.
New York making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana.
One shot.
And that one misses. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
To the floor for your New York Knicks, number 8, Ocho Iso Joe.
5 ticks left in the third. Clock at 2. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Against McConnell. Towns for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Top of the screen on Anunoby. Here's Matherin driving to the basket. And that one's good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Up top, Payne. He's marked by McConnell. Payne, pass to Towns. To the wing, right side. Outside McBride. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 8. Haliburton, pass to McConnell. Now Walker. Here's Haliburton. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Toppin. Covered by Towns. Here's Haliburton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Haliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker dance crew.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Haliburton. Ooh, 2 physical points for Haliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Haliburton.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 5.
2 minutes.
And here's Haliburton. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Mikal Bridges.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Haliburton against Brunson. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Out to Bridges. And there's a 3-second violation.
Pacers ball.
Pacers trail by 7.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Siakam, no good. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Brunson, going inside. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nembhard. Here's Haliburton. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Haliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And they double up Brunson. Pass to Hart. Now here's Towns. Bridges passes to Brunson. Siakam with the defensive effort. Here's Turner. Haliburton outside. Back to Siakam from the arc. No luck on that one. So New York wins it. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
this, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court and keep this series alive.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Towns against Turner. Haliburton looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Haliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
Outside, Towns. Bridges kicks to Brunson. No good on the three.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Siakam misses.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and you just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Josh Hart at the line. 1 shot.
He throw good. Hart. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night to help your team be in a position to win games.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch, and with these results, you understand why.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Sinks that one from the post.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Haliburton kicks to Turner. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. The Knicks making the switch here. Achua's checked in.
Number 5, Precious Achua.
And so here is New York. Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And turn your attention courtside for your Knicks Breaker Dance Group.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Indiana with a change here too. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Haliburton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Hart. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Some changes for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. For three, Siakam. Indiana again missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Mathurin against Hart. It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. The Pacers also changing it up. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Haliburton subbed in for Shepherd. Now, here's Haliburton. Shot to stop the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy giving good coaching.
Good from Walker. So he gets them both. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Haliburton outside. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Can't cash in from close range. And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Haliburton. Pass to Walker. A 3-ball. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York leading by 5. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Mathurin after New York gets the 3. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. It's tipped. Mathurin with the ball. Bridges covering. McConnell. That shot no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Bridges against Mathurin. Pass to Achua. Here's Robinson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Haliburton with it. Toppin sets a screen for Haliburton.
Savvy move by Haliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Tyrese Haliburton at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Haliburton.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Haliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now, here's Anunoby. No scoring in this one. Here's Achua. And he banks in the layup. Achua's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner could make some tough baskets down low.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. It's time for T-shirts.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Haliburton. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Nembhard. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. Nesmith with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Here's Nembhard. Turner with the screen on Brunson. 5 on the clock. A jump hook. Doesn't go that time. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Brunson the pass to McBride. A three-pointer is right on target. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Now Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Achua. No good with the fallback jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
Haliburton against Brunson. Haliburton finds Turner, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Turner's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Indiana. That's too hard. Now, here's Bridges. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Bridges at the line. One shot.
And Bridges no good on that one. Pacers trail by 9. Siakam passes to Haliburton. Loads it up there for Siakam. Turner inside. Towns on him. The shot by Turner no good. Now here's Bridges. Neesmith covering. Turner with the steal. Brunson against Haliburton. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Pass to Nembhard. That's good, and it's Haliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson being aggressive.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Well, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. Simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Here's Towns following the score by Tyrese Haliburton. Fires from the line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:31 left in the third. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Haliburton against Brunson. Out to the right wing. Siakam inside the three-point line. Hits the jumper in space. Siakam's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Brunson over Haliburton. Brunson with another miss. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen on Brunson to the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Haliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
That's too hard. To Brunson. Towns a screen on Haliburton. Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Hart. Siakam passes to Haliburton. And no good in the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. He takes it in. It's good. Payne's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside. You can't find it.
Here's Haliburton. Knicks with the rebound. And it's Payne in the corner. Towns a screen on McConnell. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by Tyrese Haliburton. Pacers trail by 5. A shot by McConnell, no good. Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Payne finds McBride. Towns the screen. Payne gets a wide open look. And that one swishes right in. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Indiana shooting at 36%. They really see how to sink offensive. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
So for the Knicks, Perk is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. The Knicks leading by 7. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Brunson against Haliburton. Going inside.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Haliburton.
They can take their time on this possession.
It would be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Brunson against Haliburton. Looking to end his cold spell, and he swishes it right through.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9 points. And the shot is good. Haliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Haliburton against Brunson. They kick out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Great decision from Tyrese Haliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Haliburton. Rebounded by Hart. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So it's the Pacers now. The Knicks making the shot, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 13. Mikal Bridges at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Haliburton against Brunson. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Perk kicks to Brunson. So it's New York picking up the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen.
And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5-spot.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Siakam, pass to Haliburton. Nembhard with it. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Paddles through traffic and lays it in.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Nembhard outside. Back to Haliburton. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Haliburton against Anunoby. Rejected by Haliburton.
Got to be impressed with Haliburton's defensive instincts there. Being able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Haliburton on the wing. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Haliburton's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by Indiana. From deep. No good there. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The offensive rebound. Anunoby. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Haliburton finds Siakam. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Haliburton. Second free throw, no good. Indiana trailing here. Matherin with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And Siakam with the slam.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Brunson against McConnell. Brunson on the drive. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Siakam. And he drops it in from the low post. Siakam's gotten his second bucket on the night.
How's that for a crafty move? Siakam will find a way to finish no matter what.
Brunson passes to McBride. Here's Hart driving in. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Siakam. Toppin outside. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Knicks trail by 4. Now Payne. Bridges outside. Back to Payne. The three. And Toppin pulls it down. Bridges against Mather. Haliburton outside. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point.
Here's Matherin. After the basket by New York. Toppin and screen on Bridges. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Matherin missing. New York trailing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And some changes here for New York. Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Anunoby in for Payne. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. And the second free throw is good. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Toppin passes to Haliburton. Clock at 6. Back to Toppin for 3. Towns with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Haliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Haliburton on the drive. And the bucket is good. Haliburton's got 9 points.
Very good composure and control that time by Haliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Achua with a screen on Turner. Towns against Turner. gets the bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Indiana leading.
16-15.
On the wing, Mathurin. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. Nembhard left side. Clock is at 3. Here's Haliburton. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Achua. Back to McBride. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Nembhard outside.
16.
Here's Turner. Takes the 3. And he buries his first look.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's McBride. Still without a bucket. 24 seconds left to play in the half. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Towns outside. From deep 3-point land. That shot off. It's a tie game in New York. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Pacers, 21.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Haliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And now let's check in to see how Obi Toppin's doing.
Indiana's head athletic trainer gave me an update. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. The concern is obvious. In the conference finals, the slimmest of margins can make a big difference. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Clock at 4. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Bridges has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Haliburton.
Hart passes to Brunson. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Haliburton. There's Nesmith with the three. Indiana again missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bridges. Here's Brunson. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's Haliburton. Oh, making it look easy. Haliburton.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Feel that rhythm, fans? Here's your next break.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Achua. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 3. Nimhard outside. Pass to Turner. And here's Haliburton. Covered by Towns. And it's Haliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Haliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Hart with a screen on Siakam. Achua against Siakam. Towns a screen on Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And it's McBride in for Hart. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Achua. Bridges has got 5.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
A step-back shot. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Pass to McBride. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
McConnell against Brunson. McConnell outside. Now here's Siakam. Robinson defending. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bradley sets a screen. Three-pointer, Haliburton. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby passes to Achua. Yep, that one's good. Indiana has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And he gets it back. Achua passes to McBride. Payne, a screen on Haliburton to take the lead. Now here's McConnell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Haliburton. And some solid defense from Towns. For New York, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the right side. Towns, a screen on Haliburton. Here's Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Haliburton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bradley. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Turner. Now Neesmith. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hart finds Payne. Towns. Turner covers from 12 feet. The Pacers pull it in.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Neesmith passes to Turner. Back to Neesmith. Puts up a 3. Cranes the triple. Neesmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Towns. Shoots over Turner. And Turner with the block. Here's Neesmith. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Pass to Payne. Turner against Towns. Oh, and Turner with a block. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Here comes the Knicks to the answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you can sense his frustration. It's going to be a test of his resolve here.
Neesmith passes to Turner. Siakam against Hart. The floater.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Haliburton against Brunson. 13 feet out. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Bridges.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Indiana on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Oh, nails the triple!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. They'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Brunson. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop him.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. Late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
He can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Haliburton.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Carl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Third team foul. Pascal Siakam at the line. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Indiana Pacers win the series and will be moving on.
Lots of credit to the work and effort they poured into winning this conference. You don't take that lightly because it's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early. Well done.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, Only one team comes out of each conference, and every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.
One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Turner with a screen on Hart. The drive by Siakam. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
New York moving it around. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Shoots from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, you like the decision-making of Ocho Iso right there. Picking quality shots, gets into his jump shooting motion. Well done.
Now here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Turner's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Off target from three-point range. Haliburton with it. Now guarded by Towns. Chalk up 2 there. 7 points for Miles Turner.
Turner scoring buckets inside. He is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Towns looking it over. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Haliburton against Brunson. And it's Haliburton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
No good on that one. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Good on the second free throw. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Miles Turner. Brunson, good.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Now, here's Siakam. There's the three. It's hauled in by Achua. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game, and Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and loud.
For the Knicks, Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. Here's Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Towns. Towns against Siakam. And just miss after miss right now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. Connects from three-point range. He got 13 seconds left to play in the first.
13-7.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by New York.
No good there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 5. Now, here's Haliburton. Still without a basket. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 5. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Indiana ball.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York.
New York Knicks. Number 8, Ocho Iso Joe.
Mathurin with the ball. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Haliburton for three. No good on the shot. Anunoby against Haliburton. Anunoby passes to McBride. Lobbed up there for Robinson. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Haliburton against Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A slam dunk by Robinson. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Siakam is checked in for Haliburton. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Dance cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Indiana moving the ball over. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 7.
2 minutes.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Down low. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Turner with a screen on Towns. Siakam, good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Bridges inside. Defended by Mathurin. Another shot. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Turner with his screen on Towns. The drive by Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 6.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Bridges outside. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Brunson up top. Nembhard covering. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Siakam. And the last second attack does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel?
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hart. Oh, good on the triple. Neesmith with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Nembhard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Nembhard's got his first 2 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The lead is 2. Pass to Hart. Bridges against Mathurin. Bridges shot. Good.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Siakam outside. Nembhard finds Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. At the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Siakam's got 11.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And turn your attention courtside for your next breaker dance group. Spectacular move. Your next breaker dance group.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Turner passes to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. To the inside. Siakam's shot is off. New York leading by 4. Hart with it. Mathurin picks him up. Hart, that's good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second inning. From 10 feet out, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Pacers trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. 2:10 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
Brunson against McConnell. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson. Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Here's McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Brunson against McConnell. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there, and they'll keep possession. Rocket 6.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles
throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw off from Mathurin.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Siakam hits them both. Bridges. Three-pointer. The shot comes out, and we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Indiana out in front. They lead by a bucket, and will return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. McConnell finds Mathurin. Now Siakam. To Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Anunoby. That's a 2 for Mathurin. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Mathurin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Brunson. Here's the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
11 feet away, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges finds Brunson. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Turner, back to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Hart. To the paint. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Siakam. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. And it's sent back by Turner. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Inside, Mathurin.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they get it. And it's Brunson missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. Largely a no-show right here.
Back to Siakam. Bridges with some nice defense. Knicks trail by 10. Brunson outside. Over Mathurin. And Brunson gets it to go.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Driving inside. And Neesmith with the slam.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
New York, they're working against the clock now. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Indiana leading by 7. Siakam inside. Defended by Hart. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Brunson covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. No good from outside. And here are the Knicks now. Anunoby in the corner. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. And it's Indiana's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Turner with a screen for Siakam. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Hart, that's good. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and an intentional foul right there.
Josh Hart, 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
There's 14 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. Andrew Nembhard at the line. 2 shots.
misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. New York takes timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Get T-shirts. Get on your feet.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Indiana Pacers will move on.
And this is an incredible accomplishment. Think about all of the preparation that went into this. It starts in the offseason. They carry it through to this moment right here, and it is beautiful to watch.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Perk, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Siakam outside. Outside Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Let's go with a three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Siakam outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Nembhard. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Another three for Indiana.
Boy, Haliburton consistent with that shot.
And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And the basket by Bridges.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson against Haliburton. Out to the right wing. Now here's Turner. He's guarded closely. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with shot clock. Siakam's got 5 now.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Back to Brunson. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that. They hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Nembhard. Turner passes to Nesmith. No good on the 3. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. And we talk about guys who can really guard. 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. Chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Haliburton. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brunson. It's stolen. Here's Shepard on the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Brunson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 6.
Brunson sizing up the defense and looking good at operating in the pick and roll.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell outside. Siakam against Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Toppin. On the wing, Matherin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Josh Hart. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Here's Payne. Got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And New York has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. Robinson, a screen on Haliburton. McBride attacking. Indiana with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges against Matherin. Pass to Toppin. And the basket is good.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And make some noise for your Knicks setting answer.
So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for Payne. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Anunoby against Matherin. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Towns, a screen on Haliburton. McBride can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 5. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Haliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Achua. He's scoreless. Achua with a screen on Haliburton. A nice shot by McBride.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Turner.
17.
Back to Haliburton.
The first half.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. Here's Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Both teams will make substitutions. Famed basketball trainer Chris Brickley among the fans for tonight's Knicks game.
Yeah, a guy who truly understands the mechanics of the game. Many players have come to him looking for ways to improve, to get that extra edge on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Towns. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The size of Siakam helping him finish.
Towns outside. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Nembhard. The layup misses. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's Mathurin missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Brunson missing.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Back to Siakam. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Robinson.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. So sorry. Give it up for the participants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love and no disappointment.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
And looking at where the Knicks... Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 2-point game. Bridges outside. Brunson against Haliburton. Outside Brunson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Pacers shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Turner, screen on Anunoby. There's Nesmith with the 3. Fires in the triple. Nesmith's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
High post Towns. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And the finish on the break with the slam.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Pacers leading by 3. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Haliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Haliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Here's Brunson. Unable to get that one. Haliburton with some nice D. Nesmith passes to Haliburton.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot. conversion as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Siakam against Hart. Oh, and Turner with a block. Haliburton outside. There's the three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Haliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Brunson gets it to go.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
Haliburton pass to Siakam. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Turner, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Siakam outside. 19 seconds left in the third. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam pass to Turner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Hart finds Brunson. The deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Haliburton looking over the floor. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Payne against McConnell. Towns way outside. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 5. McConnell passes to Haliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, making it look easy. Haliburton.
And this is why so many people are high on Haliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Here's Payne. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, T.J. McConnell.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And Haliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Payne, a screen on Turner. Towns against Turner. From 7 feet away, and the shot goes.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Haliburton outside. Turner. Here's Nembhard. There's Neesmith with the three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges finds Hart. Now Payne. Oh, stolen by Turner. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Siakam, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. Here's Towns. Here's the second effort. They shoot again. The rebound by Turner.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Haliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
There's so much about Haliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. There's the triple. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Haliburton against Hart. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Next ball.
Knicks trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Over Towns. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pacers lead.
Now here's Haliburton.
31.
Nembhard outside. 29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. The Knicks with the rebound. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Pacers win the series and will be moving on.
All the work, all the effort that they poured into winning this conference, it is a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference, and every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.
should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here is Haliburton. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Haliburton. Offensive rebound. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Siakam passes to Haliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Haliburton's got the game going here with the first basket for Indiana.
That shot by Haliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Perk kicks to Brunson. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Nembhard with it. Haliburton outside. Drains the three-pointer. Haliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
As fast as lightning, Haliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Hart. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Siakam's shot is off. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Brunson after Indiana gets the 3. Anunoby passes to Hart, takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Dance Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best career.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. In Indiana with a change here too, Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Haliburton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Nembhard. Buries the long-range jumper.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
McBride passes to Achua. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just tell them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one misses. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. He hits the second from the line. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Pass to Towns.
Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one. Haliburton outside. Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Achua. Mathurin against Bridges. Robinson a screen on Mathurin. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pacers leading by 5. McConnell scanning the floor. Haliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Now Payne. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now, here is Haliburton, defended by McBride. To the middle. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. Mathurin against Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Back to Mathurin. Walker is screen on Bridges. Mathurin for 3. Payne grabs the board. The Knicks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Robinson. Bridges kicks to Achua. Here's Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a screen by Robinson. 3 on the clock. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Walker. Second shot opportunity. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Robinson.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
A nice shot by Haliburton.
Haliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the court is your Night Squad. Loudest section in the building gets free t-shirts.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Nembhard. And with that shot, the Indiana lead's cut down to 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Neesmith. Takes a 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
He'll shoot 3.
That's good from Neesmith. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Back to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Hart kicks to Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Fires fires from way outside. The shot will not fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. You were so good. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Indiana Pacers.
They've managed to keep this game very competitive. And despite the crowd's attempt to distract them, they've really stayed focused on closing this thing out.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyrese Haliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. To the paint for the tie. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. For three. It's good from long range. Hart's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Siakam against Hart. And Turner throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Towns down low. He's against Turner, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Bridges, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Knicks trail by 4. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, Haliburton. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Haliburton's got 10 points in the game.
I think because Haliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Bridges kicks to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Pacers. Toppin's checked in. Pacers leading by 5. Now, here is Haliburton. 10 points for him. Pass to Siakam. Toppin a screen on Towns. Siakam kicks to Toppin. That 3 off the mark. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Brunson with it. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Hart. Count that one. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Haliburton finds Matherin. Haliburton looking around. Shoots the 3. Indiana again missing. Knicks trail by 3. Hart the pass to Brunson. For the tie. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10. And here's Haliburton. Launches it. And that one released in time, but no good. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Pass to Haliburton. From the arc. No good that time. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby passes to Payne to take the lead. And again, it's New York.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Haliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That's good from Haliburton.
Haliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ocho. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Haliburton hits them both.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Haliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Siakam against Brunson. Nemo with it. It's to Haliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Haliburton against Brunson. Towns high post. And the dunk by Towns.
And you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Neesmith. Defense right on him. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Indiana leading by 3. Haliburton outside. Siakam, 2 on the clock, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Knicks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Brunson. And he the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Haliburton. Can't connect from short range. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Pacers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Smith, the pass to Haliburton. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson against Haliburton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Brunson against Haliburton. Shoots over Brunson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
At the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
For 3, Siakam. Count it! Oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Seconds left in the game. Hart with a screen on Haliburton.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
So a close game sees New York take this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.